What's going on, everybody? It's Childish back out of the game, coming at you with another Summoner's War video. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the new monster balance patch that just recently dropped there. It's a little bit of a pre-notice, right? So, there could be some changes along the way, but we're going to give you guys the first impressions on the latest update for the upcoming season, but just overall the upcoming update in the game here. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at this. We're just going to jump right into it. The Light Totemist, Wise Owl Soul. A little bit of change here. Increasing the attack power of the allied target, including this up by 50%. Now is going to be increasing yours and the allies' target's attack power 50% each. I think that's a pretty good change right there. In addition to that, this skill can also be used to yourself. I did not realize it wasn't able to be used to yourself because I didn't have one, but the change that it made here, having that skill increase your attack power 100%, really, really nice. I think this is going to allow this unit to cycle quite a bit here. Pretty good change for the Light Totemist here. But in addition to that, we got the Fire Fairy King. Really excited about this change, fam. Weakens the defense, enemy's defense for one turn. If you remove a beneficial effect, now you can just put the defense on without the condition. This is a absolutely amazing change because, again, if you're looking to, bring in a unit that's going to get that first turn, snipe the opponent, you're essentially kind of limited on which unit has some kind of immunity or some kind of beneficial effect here. So having that ability to provide the defense without the condition is really, really good. I think it's going to be utilized all very well. And in addition to that, it looks like they're looking to give you guys like a 1-2 combo here, as now the unit that they call the Wind, Daphnis here, Wind Rio or Wind Striker, has another change as well to essentially, help out that third skill as well. If the enemy doesn't have any beneficial effects of the first attack, now if it lands a critical hit, the second attack is activated. So that's really, really good. It's going to be making it a little bit more reliable. So good changes on both of those in here. If you guys are one of those people that like to get the first turn and utilize Nana to, snipe and get some additional stacks here, I think it's going to be fun to play around with in RTA. It's going to bring a little bit more value to all those single target sniping units here. Now, next one up here, Wind Omioji. I think it's Geo here. Pretty excited about this one because I actually have this one as well. Recovers your attack power by 25%, now moving up to 30%. If an enemy uses a skill with a cooldown time here, 35%, it's a pretty good jump. 10% bonus here. Buff is a pretty good jump here. But ultimately, this change down below, taking the support unit and providing a little bit more damage, additional damage proportionate to the enemy's HP when attacking a suppressed monster. I'm curious to see what kind of damage multipliers that's going to be, like how much damage that's going to improve. Again, any kind of improvement is great when you're utilizing a support unit, but I think overall, big change here. I love this unit. Love this unit change. I think it's going to be really nice. Now, the next round of changes is going to go to the Beast Monk family, which is kind of funny because the Beast Monks, they've been getting a lot of changes over the course of years here. I do like the overall change though on the Crushing Blow, the first skill, basically heavily relying upon critical hit. This is one of those things where, all of us were kind of, looking for those additional crit rate substats in order to get the value from that skill one here. Now, it's just going to be a 75% chance, not going to be relying on critical hits. But again, it's one of those things where, I don't know, maybe I'm just kind of weird like that. I feel like when you land a critical hit for any unit, I feel like the chances of you like getting the added effect or whatever kind of effect it's trying to bring, if it has some defense break or this one, whatever, I feel like when you get a critical hit, it generally lands a little bit more than it has in a passer. So the fact that they made this without any kind of critical hit is great, but ultimately I always still try to get those critical rate substats on those units here to make them provide a little bit more damage, right? The Fire Beast Monk, we will make a comment on this one. Now this one also silences for one turn, which is a good change here, so that'll be really good. Let's take a look at I think everything else is pretty much the same here. So if I missed it, please feel free to slap me in the face the next time you see me, which would be at the America's Cup here. It's going to be coming up in October 8th, I believe, 7th through 9th, that weekend there. I'll be there. But all right, moving on. Now the Light Unicorn here, Purifying Light, a little bit of change on the heal. Again, for the 0.2% of people that have that one out there, congratulations. I'm sure you guys are going to like that. Fire Monkey King, a little bit of a bonus on the attack speed. I'm sure this speed bonus is going to be great. I mean, it has a pretty high base speed, so it's really, really nice. But I still have issues with getting it locked down and stuff like that. So it's going to be, well, I don't know. The change is nice. I don't think it's going to make or break the unit here. Dark Monkey King, again, stun chance improvement. Very, very nice as well. Again, for the 0.2% of people that have it, yeah, congratulations, right? Congratulations. Now, this is an interesting change here for the speed-based chimeras. The attack will always land as a critical hit if the target's under inability effects. Now, it will always land a critical hit if the target's attack speed is slower than yours, which ultimately should be for the majority of the units out there, unless it's another speed scaling unit. This is obviously a really, really good change because, again, your goal is to, get the value, the full value out of the skill here. So happy for the squall change on that one. Next one up here, Watercol Lady, Eternal Scar. The change from going from 1 turn to 2 turns on blocks enemies from beneficial effects. I think that's good. Can't really get mad about that. Fire Hell Lady, Skull Crusher. Attacks at 2 times versus 4 times. Improvement on the damage, but just being able to get yourself a little bit more value out of the additional damage artifacts. I think it's going to be really good as well. So yeah, we can't really get mad about that. Dark Hell Lady, Shadow removes 1 beneficial effect with 30% chance. Now steals it, which, I mean, that's a pretty nice change here, right? It's good to see them make some improvements on the LD5. I don't think this is an improvement that's going to make or break the unit here. Nice little change for Dark Hell Lady again. I don't see anybody coming out of the woodworks to build it up for RT or something like that, but it is nice nonetheless. A nice little change here. Fire Demon, Flames of Hell, making the improvement for the blocking removing harmful effects from 1 turn to 2 turns. I think that was an added bonus that should have been done originally when the skill came out. The next one here, Fire Death Knight, probably one that I would consider one of the bigger changes of this particular thing. Again, when it comes to units like this and the Fire Ryu and stuff like that, Fire Ryu just got a lot of love here, but Fire Dragon Knight Leica is still an absolutely amazing unit here. So having this change to basically, be able to take up to 5 hits versus 3 hits because of the fact that it cannot exceed over 25% or 20% of the max HP, similar to like the Light Grago. I'm really, really happy about that. Again, if it takes on units that have, water units that have, multi hits and stuff like that, then yeah, like the water, what's it called? Oh my gosh, Shihu, stuff like that, hey, he's going to have to deal with it, whatever. But, for the other units out there that don't have those insane multi hits here, it's going to be hard to take this one down here. Again, it is a passive. You can Oblivion it. So it's not, indestructible. It's something that you still can get through here, right? Next skill we got going on, Shadowcaster, Frantic Chaos. Grants one of the harmful effects on the enemy that has a beneficial effect. And of course, the harmful effects are listed below here. Defense, attack speed, increased glancing. Now this one is going to be moving to grants one of the harmful effects on all enemies without a condition. Okay? Yeah, we got to be quiet, buddy. Next change that we got going on here, Wind and Light Shadowcaster, which is the increased damage of 12%. Now it's when attacking an enemy tied with a shadow, with the single target skill gives 30%. Oh, it was 30%. Now it's going to 50% of the first hit damage to all enemies. So it's quite a bit of improvement there. It's a pretty big jump here. Again, I don't have one, and I haven't seen this one since the previous. I haven't seen really anybody utilize it. So really, really curious to see if that added change is going to provide even that much more value to that skill. It is a nice little damage improvement there, but again, ultimately at the end of the day, we'll see if some people can make it worth their time here. So Fire Battle Angel, next one here, Jet Attack. In effect, add it in addition to whatever it has. Recovers your attack power. Recovers your attack power proportion of damage dealt by the enemy up to 50%, which I think is going to be good, right? Again, though, Fire Battle Angel versus a lot of other units out there in the game. But is this going to be enough? We'll just have to wait and see after some people get some testing. Wind Battle Angel, which is the one that I have, the passive here, if it lands as a glancing hit, recovers the attack bar by 30%. Now it's going to be to 50%. And then this one here, if the enemy's attack speed is slower than yours, the damage increases according to the difference between your attack speed and the enemy's attack speed up to 100% here. So curious to see how this change impacts this unit. Again, there was a big I don't say feud, but basically like an argument between this unit where you had to build it. There's 2 specific ways to build it. You really couldn't get full value out of the unit here. So if this change can really add a ton of value when it comes to this damage, and that's going to be good. But it's fortunate that we had to it had to be limited on basically 1 of 2 different builds here. So yeah, you guys let me know in the comment section down below if you think the Wind Battle Angel change is enough. I'm curious to hear your feedback on that. Now, Fire Weapon Master, nice little change on this one here. Going from attack bar 75% to 100%. This one here, I think, is going to get a lot more play time in this lineup, right? And also that your attack power is equal. Your attack power increase is equal to the dead target's base attack bar. So is this cumulative? It says additive. I'm curious about that. I mean, it goes up to 30%. Your attack bar increases. Oh, wait, no, that was the original one. Now it says your attack bar increases by half the dead target's current attack bar up to 30. Okay, so it's limiting the amount of damage that it can prove. It can go up eventually to 30% here. But that's a good trade-off here, considering the fact that you're getting so much more attack bar here, essentially being able to cut in and just do some additional damage here. Again, this is going to be a really nice unit to combine alongside a unit like Nana per se. Holy cow, like that's going to be super fun. But you know what though? The change of the I guess of the balance patch for me, I mean, again, I don't know if this is going to make or break the game, but to me this actually is very, very exciting, right? Because the light Joker, which everybody has, I believe this was a HOH unit here, now with the passive has a chance to provide a bomb for 2 turns here with a 25% chance when attacking here. So this is kind of cool because again, it's ultimately another way of providing a little bit more damage. And this one, it does have an AoE on the second skill here. So, if you're one of those people that has, dispersion on it, you can strip, you can stun it, you can potentially put a bomb on there afterwards so that the next turn it gets stunned as well. Like this is a really big change for the unit. I definitely we'll see a lot more units out there. Again, it is only a 25% chance, but that 25% chance to put the bomb might just be, the change that I need to, get a little more playing time here. So really, really love that change. You guys let me know what you think about that. That's definitely one of my units that I would say the ones to watch here right now for me. The ones to watch are the Wind Omioji, the Fire Dragon Knight, and then the I would say the Light Joker for the time being here. Those are my top 3 units that I'm kind of curious to see how they do. Robos though, this is just one of those things where we really need to see something about that, because again, they came into the game and then they, within a few weeks, it was just like they were past it. The flavor week was over. No one was really playing around with them outside of the fire one, as far as for what I've seen. So it's good to see some changes here. Water Robo grants invincibility on yourself after one revival. Is that going to be enough? I don't know. I don't know about that one. Wind Robo here decreases the enemy attack bar by 50%. Okay, nice little change there. Dark Robo, again, not one that I would utilize, but has an opportunity to provide a little beneficial effect. Strip, so we'll take it. Kind of low on the activation chance, but hopefully that skill allows you to bring it up. The Blade Crush there, absorbing the attack bar of all enemies. Small change, but would change nonetheless. We'll take it. And the Wind Robo here, just an improvement on the Awakening. Now we'll absorb the attack bar versus decrease the attack bar, which is obviously really, really good. And now we get a little bit more value out of the Dark Robo by having damage based on the attack bar and attack speed versus just simply attack power here. So nice little change on that one. Again, I don't think it's going to, make that unit like come out of the woodworks here, but you guys let me know. I might be completely wrong with that one. Feel free to smash me in the comments here if I am wrong about that. Water Mermaid, little change on the recovery amount there. We'll take it. Wind Mermaid, Crush Hopes. They actually reduced the amount of cooldown time you can get from 2 turns to 1 turn. The cooldown times on her skills alone are pretty good here, so I can see the change, but maybe there must be something going on the siege side, because I obviously at my level right now when it comes to siege, I'm just doing like a G2 siege right now. I don't really see this unit utilized all too much, but with the low cooldown times, I can see how this unit can be toxic if it gets a couple of violent procs here. So, yeah, I guess that's an adjustment here that we're just going to have to deal with here. Dark Mermaid, Serenity. HP recovery amount is a little bit improvement, 5% bonus. And then, of course, the next skill for Dark and Fire, Grant Life. When reviving an ally adds 3 turns, now down to 2 turns of the cooldown time, recovering the ally's target HP and attack bar by 30%, now to 40%. Okay, so wait a minute. Oh, wow, wait a minute. Holy cow. Maybe the Beast Monks here are now up there into ones to watch. They've been trying for so long to get these units a little bit more love here. And this is a change that should have been done a long time ago here. So now we got some universal leader skills. But man, I wish I had this one. Like back in the day, back in 2014, 2015, one of my first Nat 5s was Chandra. I utilized him just for fun in the dungeons and whatnot because he did have an amazing leader skill. But now, these units actually have a great leader skill that can be utilized anywhere. So will we see this change? The question is, will the change of the Beast Monks here impact the way we play RTA? Is the Beast Monks kit now more of a reason to be utilized in RTA? Funny enough, so I obviously haven't seen anybody's videos. This video is coming out a little late. Now that it provides a universal leader skill, considering all the value that some of these beast ones have, could you make an argument to build this one up for a specific scenario here? Like I'm thinking about the fire one, right? The fire one has some stripping abilities, silence abilities here. You know, heal. I mean, it's just an interesting kit. But let's take a look at the fire. What's the fire? Fire leader skill has, oh, it's HP. I was gonna say if it had a speed lead here, maybe you could make an arm, but HP, that's a valuable one here. So yeah, no, it's pretty good. That's pretty good there. You know, that's pretty, I like it. I like it. So look at the Wind Beast Monk. I like the change there. I mean, it is an HP unit here, but considering the fact that it improves, it provides a defense buff here, having a defense leader skill plus a defense buff here, you know, combined alongside some other units that are defense scaling, you know, that could be pretty good. Yeah, that could be, I mean, overall, it's a nice little improvement on these ones here. It was a change that needed to be done because they just didn't fit into dungeons, right? No one utilized them in the dungeons here. So yeah, nice little change there as far as that goes here. Now, a couple of adjustments here on the Kung Fu girls. Let's take a look here. These attack increase damage for the fire counter attacks. Okay, so am I missing this one? Oh, random. Okay, so you attack an enemy target and now randomly attacks 3 more times to increase the defense. So it used to be just straight random. Now you'll at least hit the unit 1 time. Okay, so that'll be good. So, and it looks like they're making a change from all of them here. That they're making a change that it's not first heal. We'll take the hit here, and then you'll be able to do it. So that's kind of good when you think about it, because if you're using a unit like the Dark Kung Fu Girl, Faye, and you're playing around with like a first turn RTA cleave, and you're trying to specifically go for a unit out there, you know, you literally might target a unit but not get 1 hit on them. So that's kind of nice, you know. You at least get a little bit of damage here, but it's still the reliability of the ignore defense is not, you know, 100%, which is understandable. Here. So. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think about this change here. Again, I was hoping to see. I mean, again, and I'm biased. I'm not even gonna lie right now. Like I was hoping to see, you know, I mean, for the people out there that are into RTA, we're hoping to see, you know, changes that we can, you know, see how, you know, impact RTA. There are a couple of changes. I ain't gonna lie here, but you know, I was hoping to see a little more so we can have a nice little, more of a mix up here. These last few season updates, you know, they've had a nice little changes here that have kind of impacted the meta in a good way. It looks like some of these units out there, they're going to be, you know, definitely more beneficial for Guild Wars and Siege specifically. But overall, some good changes across the board. I would have loved to see a few more here, but like I said before, definitely like the Fire Fairy King Wind Ryu. Definitely a big fan of the Wind Amiyoji here, the Leica, and for sure, looking forward to seeing the Light Joker in action. I'm pretty sure that everyone's going to build that and want to dust the cobwebs off that unit. Really excited to see what kind of combinations people come with that. But anyways, fam, that's going to be it for the video. Thank you guys so much for your support. It is about, you know, 5:30, probably when at the time you see this video here. So if you guys are down to hang out with us tonight, we should be live on Twitch, twitch.tv/Childish402. We should be streaming at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll hang out for an hour to hour and a half, and you know, you can cry with me together, as I just got done doing my 3rd summary session 24 hours ago or 48 hours ago, and still have yet to pull anything, you know, cooking Nat 5 or new Nat 5 related here after about 600 scrolls. So yeah, like I said, if you guys want to come on over, that'd be great. That's going to be it for the video. Again, thank you guys so much for watching this. If you guys enjoy this content, y'all know what to do. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you guys all in the next one. Take care.